goodness. See, this is why I have to test these things, because I'm running around over here thinking I'm doing stuff, and it's like, oh no, there was no mic the entire time. So the last 2 minutes that I started actually recording it, 2 minutes and 40 seconds now, it was just mute. And why? Because my system was like, hey, you know how you didn't touch anything, you didn't move anything? Yes, you did. You touched something. Nah, bro, I didn't touch anything. Why did it not work again? Alright, at least it's working out. So, where was I? Yeah, so, I was talking about how I am no longer going to be working where I work. I think it's time for me to move on, let's do another contract somewhere else. I am not content doing catch and release. I'm one of those that, hey man, if you do the crime, you do the time, cool. Here they're like, well, he only did something horrible and ended someone else's existence. And I'm trying to say that the most rated G way I can. So, you know, they'll come back for court. I'm like, yeah, okay. Sure, let's, put them back on the street just to hang out. Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, so that's done there. Yeah, but, yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with the past, I'd say it's about to be 24 hours now. I'm gonna be moving. And I'm going to a lovely area filled with people that, you know, are like, hey, I do bad things. And I'm like, hey, that's none of my business. I'm just here to make sure you don't expire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, that's bad. That is pretty bad. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm recording this. This thing keeps dropping out. It says it's worth 10,000, which I don't understand. Back this up a little bit. It says that the kilobits are like killing it right now. It's over 10,000. It's like, no. Normally, that'd be like crazy green where it's almost blue, but nah, not for you, buddy. We'll give you a red, maybe yellow. So I'm like, alright, dude. I'm just here chilling. I'm not trying to, you know, anything. I'm just here running in crazy, oblong, goofy shapes. Can't say circles, you know, typically am. And you're like, hey, you see that Ralts over there? How about you be shiny? You be a lady. And you join the team. Because, as we have mentioned before, somebody popped. I wanted to join, but, yeah, he's a gentleman. Galliad's cool, but my favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir, I'm sorry. Ralts, Hurley, Gardevoir, like, the line's just like, alright, it's time to make sure that I respect that beautiful design, powerhouse that it is. I don't want to go there. So if anyone ever sees this, you're like, well, he keeps kind of jumping off subject. Where is he going? I'm going to be working in an area called Brighton, Colorado. It's about 35 to 40 minutes outside of Denver. And I'm going to be trying to move somewhere between there. There's a lot of options. And the thing is, if I end up at the Supermax at any moment, I might have to actually end this contract and be like, hey, we can work again together later. But this one over here is paying me just a little bit more. And I need to go where the funding is, because with today's economy, you know, I gotta make sure things are taken care of. Yeah. Oh, asleep that time. I know we're gonna end up phasing. It's not gonna be a lady who comes up. It'll be a Gumi or a Sliggoo that'll be shiny. And honestly, I might put them on the team. I'm not sure. If if I do, who would it be? It would be Dragonair that would get the axe. I know it's kind of crazy because I was like, hey, you know, if I can get a shiny Dratini, I'll put Dragonair on my team. That Mega would be cool. Shiny, of course. Oh. Not gonna lie. There'd be a lot of representation from Gen 6 here, wouldn't there? Which is not such a bad thing. We are playing a game based around it. We would have Talonflame, which is my favorite fire type. Gardevoir, which got its Mega, of course. But it's also my favorite Pokemon, so that's gotta stay. Gyarados. That one. I already have a water type, which would be Feraligatr for starter. I'm one of those guys that play my buddy till the end. They never leave the team. I don't care. I'm not a team. Red touch my guts. I would pull him out to run, but he kind of like walks everywhere. You know, they're just not very fast. He's a nice guy. He's like me. Yeah. He comes around, he takes smack. Everyone's kind of like, hey, I'm not such a bad guy. Look at him. And they're also like, man, this dude's slow, man. What the hell? Which, in an emergency, I took off. I'm a big dude, but I will book it to get to an emergency. If something's going on. I have kept up with some quick people when the adrenaline kicks in. But, you know, that's not always. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god. I walked today and I just can't. That's me sometimes. I know what they're not trying to say. No, I picked them up. I'm gonna use it anyways. Going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But it's alright. So if I'm going over, you know, it's like, hey, what's up with this dork? I'm like, oh, how's it going? Name's Oxford. My name is Octopus. Oxford. Octopus. I know, it sounds made up. It technically is. But, you know, that's just me. That's just who I is. It is Oxford. Nice to meet you. It's just to sit buried into the background of it. I'm like, why are you so back there, buddy? We gotta get a good look at it and make sure I'm reset over. So, yep. I'm gonna work for a different jail or prison. Sorry. I'll tell you what, I'm a little nervous about the whole situation, but I worked very hard. It took some long hours. I just wish, like, I could be like, hey, I need to do stuff, and, like, I'll ask, I'm like, hey, this guy's pretty chill, he won't get mad, and I'm like, I won't get mad, but people get mad at me. Regular way everywhere. Crazy stories this week. No, well, only stuff that'll get. I'm not gonna get monetized ever, so I'm gonna just say the stories I got. But no, for myself, a quick mute, not a mute here, pause. Eventually, this thing will be shiny when it is. I'll be like, So, also, before I start into the stories of mayhem that have become my life, what was I gonna say? I was. What was I gonna say? What happened? I honestly cannot remember, and it's freaking me out a little bit. Well, I guess I'll do some segues in the meantime, just kind of cover something. I'm going to be doing applications for the apartment, and I guess, I'm a travel nurse, I have to be ready to go at a moment's notice, technically. So, my contract ends on February 11th. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, so, I have to, what's the thing I'm trying to say here? We're going to be going through, I'm going to switch up the monitors real quick. This way, let's leave it all one, so the switch comes up as a big one. There it is, now I can see better. So we're going to be going through like a winter storm situation, like a heavy, like snowfall apparently, so everyone's like, oh my god, get ready, the pipes are going to freeze, and I'm like, alright, cool, let's, whatever. They're already like, hey, are you in town or out of town? And I'm like, why can I not get called into work one freaking week? But of course not. I'm gonna get called in because my pipes are gonna freeze and I'm not gonna have power. And neither of the other nurses. But they're still gonna be like, hey, can you cover? I'll be like, dude, I already have plans, man. It's not fair. You guys need to start cutting that crap out. Like, I know when I'm over here, I'm doing a lot less. I might try to do 3s and 4s, so I get all overtime. Period. Because I would like to get overtime. My overtime rate is much better than it used to be. But I'm also like, dude, don't be a dick. The small town bullshit where it's like, oh, well, hey, I have this going. It's like, yeah, buddy, that's not my fault. I didn't go for your fucking pipes. Alright, like, I'm cussing again. I just can't. So I'm like, yeah, dude, it's, they're like, oh, well, we're not asking, but just be ready. And I'm like, you ready for what? You do it yourself. I don't care if you got kids. I wasn't involved in it, so it's not my responsibility. Try to be a nice guy, but some people are just like, well, he'll do it. I'm like, nah, not anymore. I'm like really close to telling my boss, we're like, hey, you just tell him now. I got slapped up in the foot. Sorry, I'm just like, you guys gotta stop using me to rerun. I'm not, I'm here for a contract. I'm here to fill a position. This position is those 3 days. I offer to help because I'm always like, hey, people sometimes need a little push, a little assistance in what's going on in their lives. So I'm like, hey, I don't mind doing it. But when you're like, oh, there's an inconvenience, Michael, do it. Nah, I'm done, dude. You done used me up a little too much. So now, that's the thing. I was just going to hunt with some buddies. Like, I'm not gonna be doing any of the boom boom or any of that. I'm just gonna be sitting up there quiet, watching what's going on. Encouraging people after there's boom boom. Like, hey man, nice job making boom boom. And then head pats, you know, all around. And the person, if you miss during boom boom, hey, you're doing your greatest, man. I still love you. Let me take you out for some ice cream. And honestly, that's one thing I am gonna miss about up here. There's just one place. Mouth's watering, I'm just thinking about it. Big boy over here is thinking about ice cream, of course. Oh, it's embarrassing. I do not like most of the local things around here. I'm not even gonna lie. It's, as a person, look, I'm not being like, so when they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's fucking Mexican, I'm like, yeah, I know what real Mexican food is, and I'll tell you what, I'm not into this Tex-Mex stuff. It's alright, it's not bad, it gets the job done to, you know, kill someone. But if you go around saying these are tacos to the wrong people, you're gonna get punched in the fucking throat. Like, as stupid as that sounds, I'm just saying, don't do it. Because you will get punched in the fucking throat. I'm gonna do these last Ralts checks over here. You're gonna get the whole esos no son tacos, son chingaderas. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. Now I get it. I used to think people were always talking crap about Taco Bell for like, oh, I was like, oh, well, it's not, you know, authentic. It's like, yeah, I know it's not authentic, but I'm broke and I like tacos. And then I had some, you know, growing up, I didn't realize how good I had it. When I came back, back to El Paso, when I went to go visit, damn, man. I had some at home, super good, like, oh, mouth's watering right now. Big boy thing about food, I gotta cut it out. But here I go again, talk about food. So there's that, and even just like the taco trucks, not a taco truck, a taco truck, work like a million times better, man. It's just like, dude, there's no competing. There's a taco truck out here that thinks it's a taco truck. There's no seasoning on their stuff. I can't vouch for them. I go there and I'm like, oh yeah, dude. I'm literally just putting spice and stuff on there so it has some sort of flavor. Technically it's a feeling, because it's all spice. So this video is brought to you by me. I do a shit fuck of hours just to make sure I can pay for everything. Yeah, I'm just out here in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, hating where I live. Oh my god! So if you want to hear something fucking stupid, this is the recording is at 23 minutes and let's say 20 seconds. So we went outside, was investigating the area. I was like, hey, you know, I've never gone this way. Let me go out there. I want to see what it's like, and you know, see what there is to see. I went out to an area, it's like a little picnic area. I was like, oh wow, it's pretty out here. It's got a little river running through the bottom, like, let's say maybe like 30 meters down. If I say feet, people are like, well, I still don't know how much that is. Yeah, but if I say 30 meters, all of a sudden you're like, well, that's a big number. And, you know, beautiful scenic area. Honestly, I'm waiting for it to snow. I'm gonna head out there and take some pictures. Hopefully there's some rams out there, or some elk or something I can see. I'd be like, hey, make it prettier. 1 second, we need to pause real quick. So I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna head out there. I'm gonna take a look to see what's out there, buddy. See what's going on. There was people hiking. There was, you know, it was a nice cloudy day. It was beautiful, nice and fresh, like 40 degrees. I'm loving it. And I'm like, man, this is one of the few areas that I've seen where there was no crackheads, no homeless people, which I'm not, if you're unhoused or whatever you want to call them, I'm not trying to offend you. It's the crackheads that piss me off because we arrest so many. And I'm like, all right, cool. It's a beautiful area. It's kind of far out, so no one's going to be really out hanging out here for no reason. Nice. I would like to come back and take pictures. This feels safe. I'm walking back to my truck. Lo and behold, I found a fucking crack pipe right next to my goddamn tire. So I was like, come on, man. The one piece of charm that I had found left in this godforsaken butthole of a town. I was like, hey, this is lovely. Let me experience and enjoy this. Make sure I'm actually enjoying it. This, you know, trying to make the best of it. Nah, dude, crack pipe. And I'm like, alright, I can't hang out here either. There's people out here getting high. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to be around. I respect myself a little too much to want to be around any of these fucking heathens. People are like, you come out your standards. What? Lower my standards. You want me to hang out with crackheads? How about you higher your standards and stop hanging out with them? There's nothing wrong with not wanting to stay safe. I don't know. So yeah, I was out there. Might have to take an item with me at some point to, you know, be like, hey, I'm gonna keep myself safe. I don't know what that item will be. Probably be nice and harp shade is what I'm gonna go with. Sorry, Ben, Pig Latin's coming back. No, I'm just so fucking tired of this area. Like, my boss asked me, she's like, hey, you didn't happen to know anybody, would you? And I was like, nah. And immediately later, I was just like, hey, you should, you know, tell me what you're doing. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? It's been a long time. She was bitching about her job, which I completely get. And I was like, hey, if you want to come up here and make this much, she's like, oh my god, that's a lot. And I'm like, yeah, dude, upgrade. Come up here. It's earthy. Apparently earthy to people who are trying to swindle people into working in a certain position means, you know, crackhead, hippie, which the hippies are cool. They've been fucking respectful. I don't have an issue with it. It's like, oh yeah, it's woodsy, but earthy. And I'm like, what the fuck is earthy? I was thinking, oh, you know, there's like a, not a cavern, there's the gorge, which is, you know, pretty long, it's pretty, it's beautiful. During the rain, it's quite lovely. It makes its own little waterfalls. I really enjoy it. But my goodness, I never expected to end up in an area where it was so small, and then half of everyone's like addicted to fentanyl. Oh. So this is open information that has already been proven, and like it's an ongoing case right now. Or I don't know if it's been proven or not. I just know that everything's been led to certain charges. This is all public information. This is something we can speak of. I'm not saying what the person's name. I'm not saying anything that has to do with anything. Medical-wise. I'm just saying charges. So we have a gentleman. He's in and out. Sorry, I'm trying to read something over here. My phone kind of glitched out on me. I don't know what's going on. alright, why are you here? And they're like, well, he's being quiet. I'm like, uh-oh. That's fine with me. That makes my job less because I don't have to do anything medical. This guy, I don't know what the hell. Apparently fentanyl's like the new key drug that they're trying to push everywhere. So the dude's selling cocaine, and it's laced with fentanyl. And I'm like, oh fuck. That or he's telling people that it is cocaine and it's just fentanyl. And I'm like, I don't know which one it is. All I know is that there was fentanyl in it, and it was not what the person was asking for. Mind you, there are certain drugs that I consider lesser, like marijuana. I don't do that, but if you want to go and toke up, go for it. It is far less than some of these other things that make people feel ugly for a whole week. So he sells it to her, as is, whatever it was or came out to be. And she died. And I'm like, oh, I see. So they have him linked to a murder charge, and I'm like, oh, dude. Oh, you know, I'm gonna start calling him Muck Duck because of The Office, you know, where he's like, R is the most intimidating sound. That's why it's called murder, not Muck Duck. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm gonna start calling him Muck Duck. So now he's got a Muck Duck charge, and I'm like, hey man, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, fuck around, find out, the whole thing. Like, it isn't none of my business. Go do your thing. I still gotta take care of you at the end of the day. I can't be like, hey, I don't like you. Being a nurse sucks. Because we get people that do much worse things. And I still gotta be like, oh, well, hi. I have to pretend I don't know. So I'm like, just give me with the worst ones, period. They're already going to be spending the rest of their lives in a box. That way it's like, here, you're already here for whatever you did. I'm not here to pass judgment. You did it. I don't care. You respect me. I'm going to show you respect. I'm just going to get in, get out, do what I got to do. You know, I'm there for work. I'm not there to make friends, and I'm not there to be like, hey, buddy, I heard that your cellmate's been causing issues. I don't give a flying fuck. That is not my thing. So, on that note, I'm like, alright, that's one. The same fucking day. Because I do 16-hour shifts over here, which I can't wait to get rid of. I'm like, hey, I'm glad we're done for the day. They're like, oh no, don't worry, we got someone else coming in. So, what I was told in the beginning turned out to be way different than what happened. So I'm told, hey, there's a guy coming in with another murder charge. And I'm like, damn, we're on a fucking roll today, aren't we? Today's just been great. I'm like, well, this one's a little different. This guy was fighting with a guy in the parking lot, punched him in the head. And I guess they kind of like, alright, fine, whatever, they laid it. I guess he felt like he lost, so he's like, I'm fucked. I'm done. You beat my ass. So the dude who got his ass whooped was like, hey, you know what, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. So I was foaming at the mouth. They take him to the hospital, motherfucker dies. I'm like, oh, well then. Uh-oh. Turns out, once they finally got a full report of what had actually happened, he was fighting off two gentlemen, and I use that word lightly. I don't know who attacked who, and I don't know what happened. So I'm telling you what I heard. When I get an update on the situation, I will go ahead and talk about it. So what I heard, he had a knife, and he was attacked, or he attacked, stabbed someone in the right side of their fucking face, from the cheek going towards the other cheek. So one down. The other guy, I don't know where he got stabbed, but he got stabbed in like the knee, I think, the leg, somewhere out there, and scurried off somehow. But the first guy that took it in the fucking head is gone now. So I'm like, oh, so we just got a whole mess of shit here today, don't we? I'm like, hey, I've dealt with worse people than this. I've dealt with people who have committed the same crime over and over again, pertaining to murder, and setting people on fire. So I'm like, oh, you know what? These guys are still kind of low level. Especially Mr. Fentanyl Cocaine Man, who was like, hey, I should probably tell them that this is not what they're asking for. But I need the money. So I'm gonna let her do what she's gonna do. I'm gonna be over here by my damn self. So that dude, fuck him. But when I go do Medline, I'm gonna ask if he needs anything and how he's feeling. I'll do vitals on him, make sure he's doing okay, and if he's feeling any sickness, any nausea, pain, or anything, I'll put him on another nursing protocol and make sure he's okay. Because I have to. But what can I say? That's just the life of a jail and prison nurse. I don't know where I'm going, honestly. I might be going to another jail. I'm told it's a jail, which I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do a jail. But from every time I look at the paperwork, it looks like it's a prison, which I'm like, oh, cool, I don't have to worry about somebody kicking off on any shit. They might get high, and then I might have to make sure that they're, okay. Or give them some Benadryl and make sure that counteracts whatever thing it is, because for some reason, spice, yes, from like 2010, 2011, is very popular in prisons. So I'm like, oh, Benadryl will counteract that and make sure that both eyes are, equally reactive to light. I'll tell you what though, like fucking fed the fuck up with, oh, yeah, I need to go to the hospital. Something's wrong. It's like, yeah, something's wrong. You were doing fentanyl every day for fucking months. You're gonna feel like fucking horseshit. That's how it works. You don't just jump off of it and pretend, oh, no withdrawal. It's like, nah, buddy. Your heart's gonna be racing, your blood pressure's gonna be elevated, that or it's gonna tank. It's not easy to come off of these things, and people don't fucking realize that shit. They're just getting high to get high. Alright, cool. You done played yourself then, dumbass. Because you can't tell yourself no. Now you're gonna feel like ass. And the thing is, a lot of them, I'd say 99.9% of the ones that keep going in and out are just like, hey, I got out. Let's celebrate. Poor fentanyl. It's never a thing of, hey, I should probably stay fucking home. But, no. It's always the same fucking bullshit. And then we get them a week or two later, and they're like, oh, I messed up. It's like, bro, I don't give a shit. I just asked you what you were doing. I don't care if you messed up or how you feel about yourself. I am not your therapist. I'm not here for that. I'm here to make sure you don't die. People think, oh, there's a nurse here. I don't want to know anything, and especially if it's got anything to do with your charges. Do not tell me a fucking thing. So I already basically fucked this video when it comes to anybody ever seeing it because of all the shit I talk about. And it's only been 38 minutes being recorded. 36 minutes. I've been streaming 38. Good night. Alright. Well, we had a guy going the other night. He was picked up on a warrant. He smells like shit. And the thing is, if you ever have the displeasure, and I hope you never do, whoever sees this video in the moment, there is a certain smell to someone who's doing fentanyl. They have that shit scent coming out of their fucking mouths. Like, it is fucking rough. It is a nasty, disgusting shit smell. It's not just regular poop. There's a very distinct fentanyl-y stink to their shit. Now, the best way I can explain it is it smells like they were taking a crap in the toilet, putting their hand in, and eating it. That's how directly it smells. Oh yeah, so dudes over here, like, oh, you guys believe me, don't you? Like, nope, we weren't paying attention. We're not listening to legal stuff. We are not your legal counsel. You need to go and talk to your lawyer about it. What he's saying about he needs protective custody. We're like, okay, hey, if you need protective custody, you need protective custody. We're going to make sure you're safe. No one's going to be coming around you, especially not anyone that you can name, because you want to be safe and kept away from them. The levee fucking broke with that dude. He started naming so many people's names. Apparently, he was hanging out with someone's sister who's apparently incarcerated a lot. And it's a whole family that gets incarcerated a lot. I don't know what their charges are. I don't care what it is. It's not my business. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because this dude shut the fuck up. This dude's over here like, no, it's because they think that I killed her. It's like, bro, I don't care. Well, it's because I didn't. It's like, no, I don't care. None of my business. Stop telling me about any cases. I'm not here for that. So I'm like, yep. I don't know. I am not here to listen to anything legal. I am not going to be subpoenaed because you were feeling guilty. If you did something or did not do something, tell that to your legal counsel. And if anyone ever hears this and they are in trouble, please make sure you seek legal counsel and only speak to legal counsel. Do not tell family members. Do not tell friends. Do not tell friends you consider family members. Do not tell co-workers. Do not tell co-workers you think are your friends. Do not tell co-workers you think are your family. You keep anything there quiet and to yourself. You tell your lawyer and only your lawyer. From there, they'll see if they can get you out of jail or if you will be sent to prison. Their job is to try to lessen the term. Never tell anybody anything except that person or persons. You might have a team depending on how fucked up you really ended up. Like, I'm gonna clip that, and I'm gonna fucking leave it for them at the station and be like, here, play this for them when they come in, so they know to shut the fuck up. When they read you the rights saying you have the right to remain silent, the Fifth Amendment, use it to your benefit. Everyone seems to panic, and they start over-explaining, or they feel traumatized because of something they did. And then they start over-explaining. It's like, no. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. I feel like Miss K from Duck Dynasty. You don't want to do that. It's really bad tiring. She's such a saint, and I'm a horrible person who deals with even worse people. Life. What can I say? Oh my goodness. Sorry, missing a quick message. Now, so, please, if you are ever in any form of trouble, please heed that warning. Listen to it over and over and over and over. Make sure you realize I need to keep my fucking mouth shut. Like that dude that went in for a warrant because of a ticket, like a traffic ticket. He just would not shut up. Like trying to think that, oh yeah, if I get the officers and the nurse to say, oh yeah, we believe him, that'll reverse any charges. It's like, bro, no. I don't know what you did. I don't care who was with. I don't care what was going on. This is none of my business. I'm over here. I'm in my own business. I wish I could play a song, but I don't want to get copyright stricken because of AI music. It is just a beautiful song. I love it so much. I wish I could just be like, oh yeah, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for it or not. It is a beautiful thing. I love it so much. I'm talking about it because I'm like, hey, this is how much I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like I need to keep any secrets. Legal secrets, of course. But I am not in anybody's legal counsel. I am not here to support anyone. I'm not giving names, and I am also not going to be talking about anything that has to do with anyone's personal life. It's like, bro, you got your shit, I got my shit. I talk about my shit on here. de-stressor. This is what I do. This is my form of therapy. I ain't here for anybody else. That's why I stream, and it's just me. Because I come on here to talk about my jail. If anyone ever hears this, thank you for watching. I don't know why you watch this. I'm just a random fucktard who just plays video games. And yes, I said fucktard. It is a horrible thing to say. You never think it's okay to say. But I'm a bad person. Like, I'm a bad person. That's why I do jail nursing and prison nursing. Because I can deal with other bad people. But I'm not gonna lie though, I don't like to mess around with drugs or a lot of other things that these asswipes do. But it makes sense, you know? They're bad people, I'm a bad person. We try not to fuck with each other, everything is good. Always works out. I wish I could be turned the other way. I don't know if they'll change it or not, or if there's a certain way you spawn in, because every time you do the little chair thing, and you know, like the little chair thing, what's the chair thing? Like the Time Warp B thingamabobber. I don't know what to call it, damn. I swear, if I phase anything other than this thing over here, I'm fucking pissed. Like, fucking pissed. This I can phase on. This is part of the hunt. But I still want my shiny female Ralts more than anything. Yeah, if anyone ever does see this, please know, and please really hear this. Some nurses, some, definitely not even most, go into it to actually help people. And I am very happy that they do. Some people do it out of the kindness of their heart, but want to take care of other people. Most of us are in for the goddamn check. I'm not here, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like, oh, I love helping. I wish I could get paid to be alone. Like, dream job right there. Literally, I would just listen to music all day, sing my lungs out, suck at it, and still enjoy myself. Some nurses enjoy being like, hey, I saved a life. I'm like, hey, that's great. I've saved several, and I don't need a lot flying. Fuck, these are numbers. But it's probably because of the people I take care of. I've never had the good side of nursing, where it's like an emergency room or in a hospital, where it's like, hey, I actually want to help these people, which I would try to help when I tried the clinic. I was actually, you know, I feel kind of proud when we do something. Little minor surgeries here and there, and then I would be patching up for days, you know, a few days, and making sure that they're doing well, no infection, making sure that everything's all on the up and up. Proper healing. That ain't me. I go, make sure you didn't die, or if you're about to die, I keep you alive. I've done it with several people. I lost count. How many people we've had to send to the ER because they were tanking on us. How many people ended up intubated in the hospital because they were dying. Kept them alive just long enough so someone else is due. Yeah, no, I'm not the good nurse. I'm the nurse that's there to be like, alright, you either listen or you don't. I don't care either way, because at 7 o'clock, I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. There was a time where I used to think, hey, I'll do this to be a better me, and I will save people, and I will help people. And I will tell you what, I went to the wrong fields. Started off with psych, oof, a lot of crackheads. And I thought, hey, well, maybe I'm helping them out. No, basically, the way it works is you take care of them until a third of the month, and then around the third, they leave. They'll get high for a week or two, then they come back, and then they live with you again for a couple weeks. Then they leave, get their check, then they get high, and then they come back. It's a vicious cycle. I don't know. There are some that I actually did help process and talk about the depression, their actual suicidal ideation. It was great, because I even felt it afterwards that I helped something. I was far inferior